So today President Trump appeared at the United Nations General Assembly in New York and addressed the members of the international community about many important topics. One of these topics, obviously, was the new U.S. position with regard to Iran. And that position was very much clarified. Number one, the U.S. has withdrawn from the nuclear deal. Number two, Washington will be putting additional sanctions and pressures on Tehran to abide by that change. Three, President Trump has mentioned the Iranian people and the necessity for the international community to support the Iranian people. What we take as lessons from today's speech is that the American foreign policy is now changing in a very different direction from what it was under the Obama administration. Iran is occupying militarily present in 4 countries, if not more, in the Middle East. The president of Iran, President Rouhani, said that his country would like to have a security arrangement. But how can you have a security arrangement in the region if you are occupying 4 countries? National Security Advisor Ambassador Bolton replied very smartly. He said, well, we are staying in Syria, we are staying in the Middle East, and as long as the Iranian forces are outside their borders. All of these are important new positions. One other probably funny statement made by the president of Iran, Rouhani, is that Iran intervened in Syria to save democracy. No, sir, not to save democracy, basically. It's to control the Syrian people. 500,000 people were killed. So enough of Iranian regime narrative. Now the US president with his allies are changing that narrative. And let me be very clear in my assessment. Yes, it's true that European countries still want to do business with Iran and still say that the deal is on. But guess what? European companies are leaving the deal. Guess what? Arab countries, the majority of Arab countries are leaving the deal. Actually, they have not been part of the deal. But more important, the majority of Iranian people, including, of course, the protests in Iran, are telling the world that that regime should change behavior, otherwise we should change it.